So I'm going to record this meeting so that anybody who can't be here live will have a chance. So just to reiterate, my name is Rebecca Stevenson, and I'm a wine guide and Ruby director with Traveling Vineyard. And if I miss some of your comments in the chat, I will catch up with it, but just be patient, and there will be some time at the end for questions. Okay. So anybody here wine lover? Can we get a show of hands? Any wine lovers here? Anybody wanna? Oh yeah, there we go. The hands are going up. All right, well, this is an awesome business for that. So wine lovers are welcome, and people who want to learn more about wine are welcome too. How about anyone who's worked in direct sales before? Have you worked with another company in direct sales? I'd be curious to know, even if you want to type in the chat what company you've worked with before, if you have. And maybe we'll talk about what makes Traveling Vineyard a little different from other direct sales companies, and perhaps what makes us different and maybe fit your lifestyle a little bit better. Where are you guys all from? Where's everybody from tonight? I'm in Ithaca, New York, which is right in the Finger Lakes region, the wine region in central New York State. And it's a beautiful place to be. Oklahoma, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, welcome, welcome. Orange County, California. So happy you can be here tonight. Chicago, welcome from the Windy City. I think we've all had a little bit of kind of wintry weather. Ohio, New York, Connecticut, from all over the place. Welcome. We do operate all across the US, and so super excited that you guys can join us from all over tonight. So let's get started here and talk a little bit about what exactly is Traveling Vineyard. So Traveling Vineyard is a unique direct selling opportunity operating on the party plan model. Wine guides conduct in-home wine tastings, and we market our award-winning wines, which are shipped directly to customers. Our product is completely exclusive to Traveling Vineyard and only sold by wine guides. So, I mean, who doesn't love wine, especially when they have help determining which wine to buy? That's what we as wine guides do. We help people decide what wines are going to be perfect for them. And our events just don't feel like a typical sales presentation, not at all, because we have fun-loving wine guides who are friendly and offer great wine education. And we can conduct our tastings both in-home and virtually, as well as through Facebook events. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. But most of all, I would really like to highlight how warm and welcoming and supportive our community of wine guides is. It's a very inviting atmosphere, and it's a really big reason why independent consultants like you not only sign up, but also decide to stay and really enjoy success. And success is defined in so many different ways, in a very, very personal way by all wine guides. So why choose Traveling Vineyards? Now, award-winning wine, simple startup, great culture, and a supportive community. We offer all of this and so much more. And mean, whether you're looking for a side hustle to just supplement your income or something on, the part-time gig, these are some top reasons that I think entrepreneurs and hustlers like you really enjoy choosing Traveling Vineyard. So first and foremost, you are the boss. Whether your motivation is, building a part-time income or becoming a full-time entrepreneur, you are your own boss with Traveling Vineyard. That's my reminder to record the event because I always forget. So yay, I remembered. You do decide how much you want to make. You decide how often and how much you want to work each week. And you decide what your paycheck is going to be. You know, maybe you want to make enough to cover an activity cost for one of your kids, or maybe you're looking for a way to save for a dream vacation. Whatever your goals are, you can build and design your business to fit your needs. And we really feel strongly about that. So there is a tremendous growth opportunity with Traveling Vineyard. There's 4,000 wine guides across the country right now. That's not very many, folks. And that means the growth potential is huge. You can become the wine lady or the wine guy for your community. And if you decide that you want to start building a team, you can really serve your whole region. And in fact, we don't limit you to a certain region or zone. You can actually market your wine, market Traveling Vineyard wine anywhere in the states where we actually operate. So it's pretty exciting. Speaking of the states where we operate, this is a map where you can see all of the states marked in green are states where Traveling Vineyard operates. And we are licensed to offer the opportunity and ship Traveling Vineyard wine to all the states marked in green. I love this slide. I love it because I know so many of the people in this slide. They're personal friends that I have shared moments like these with. You will never have this much fun at work, okay? This is a dream job alert, you guys. You conduct wine tastings with energetic hosts and guests who love the education, the entertainment, and the wine that they enjoy during your event. They get 5 free bottles of wine to taste at our in-home events. That is huge, you guys. And when you conduct a virtual tasting, you can actually work with your host to create a wine tasting event to suit their style with or without wine. So yeah, virtual with wine. I can talk about that during the Q&A at the end. If you haven't yet, you really should read some of our host reviews on travelingvineyard.com and see why our customers love our events so much. We actually have a 98% satisfaction rating. That's crazy. You'll see comments like, this experience was better than my trip to Napa. I can't wait to do it again. Even better, I found a wine that I really, truly love. So all of these comments make us feel so amazing as wine guides. So another reason people choose Traveling Vineyard is because we really work hard to make business simple. I say we, I mean our cheerleaders at World Headquarters work so hard to make our lives very easy as wine guides. There are no monthly minimums. Okay, no storing of inventory. You have no quotas that you have to meet. You don't have to handle cash. You don't have to ship anything. There's no trips to the post office or anything like that. Traveling Vineyard takes care of all of that through our headquarters in Ipswich, Massachusetts. And we even have our own app that you can manage all parts of your business from an iPhone, an iPad, even an Android device. So, yeah, I can definitely vouch for all of that. Wow, this is the best part of Traveling Vineyard, the wine. I mean, that's why we're here, right? Award-winning wines that truly rock, and I'm not overstating this. Wine is for everyone, 21 and up, of course, but it's not based, it's not preferred by one specific gender, one demographic. It appeals to everyone. So our variety of wines is tremendous, and they're very high quality, award-winning wines from across the globe. So we're not just talking about domestic wines. We have wines from all across the globe. And customers can't get them on Amazon or anywhere else, only through a wine guide. No liquor stores are going to carry any of these wines. So once one of your customers falls in love with one of your wines, they're a customer for life and they will keep coming back. It is an everyday consumable. Wine is actually on people's budgets. And now during COVID, even more so, I dare say. How many of you have bought wine this month? Anybody bought any wine this month? Just a few. Yeah, just a few. Anybody bought wine this week? I mean, it's Wednesday, Sunday counts. So if you're buying wine, your friends are buying the wine too, right? You have an opportunity for regular repeat sales. And we also have charity wines, and we have a wine subscription that actually allows you to make money in your sleep. It just, when it's time for the auto ship, suddenly those sales drop into your order history. Plus, you as a wine guy get 20% off your own personal wine purchases. And that is a customizable every other month wine subscription. So that's fantastic. Now, you might be feeling a little intimidated, especially if you're newer to wine, but you do not have to be an expert to become a wine guide. I knew nothing about wine when I started. I only knew that I liked it. That was it. But Traveling Vineyard has amazing training, and they provide you with all the information on its wines, very in-depth information, as a matter of fact, about its wines, so that you can really convey that information to your customers very easily and clearly. We also will teach you about the 4 steps of tasting wine, and you can wow everybody at your in-home and online tastings with simple ways to enjoy wine. We also have our very own wine pairing methodology called sommelier that you will learn all about. It's kind of a play on the word sommelier, which of course is an expert in wine. But this is a tool that you'll be able to use to plan your tastings and just really amaze your guests and your hosts. And I think that the training is extremely thorough and it's ongoing. So you don't have to feel like it's one and done. You can get as much as you need, or keep it to a minimum as you prefer. We do have a minimum that we recommend for sure. A minimum of training, that is. Wow, the perks. I could go on forever here about the perks, but let's see. Why are some of the reasons that we wine guides love the wine guide life? First of all, our compensation plan, how you get paid. You can earn up to 35% on your personal sales. The more you market, the more you make, and that's completely up to you. So we get paid 3 times a month via direct deposit. So that's great if you're trying to manage your finances. And here you can see our comp plan or compensation plan. So as I said, you can earn up to 35% on your sales each month. And it's all based on the volume of your events and whether or not you decide to grow a team. If you do decide to grow a team, you can also earn on their event sales as well. So it's pretty uncomplicated, and it's really exciting and motivating to watch you hit those different brackets. Now, building a team is something that some wine guides are interested in. Do you think that if you became a wine guide, you might be interested in growing a team? Is that something that you might be interested in? Just if you think you might be, raise your hand. There's no requirement to at all, but it certainly is very rewarding, the idea of growing a team. So we do have a plan for that. And our career plan is all about creating legs, which are kind of offshoots of your team that start with you. So when you add a new team member, you kind of help get them up and running. You actually earn rewards for helping getting your team members up and started. So I see there's a question. Maybe I'll just hold on to it until the end if you don't mind. That's really nice of you. I think maybe I'll go more into detail about the team building at the end if there are questions. Okay. I am a team builder, and I didn't think I would be when I started. And it's one of the most rewarding parts of being a leader. I love working with my team. Okay. Slide. Whoops. There we go. Did I go too far? There we go. My computer was being stubborn. Okay. So another really another great thing about Traveling Vineyard is our Fast Start program. So we have a 100-day Fast Start program, which is really in kind of set up into 3 phases. So the first 40 days, the first 70, and then the first 100 days. But you can earn up to $850 in rewards if you achieve all of the possible rewards that come with our Fast Start program. So we leaders are really excited to encourage and to help our team members, our new team, wine babies, as we call them. So we have wine mamas and papas, and we have wine babies. And we have wine grandparents, and yes, the whole shebang. But we like to help our new wine guides earn their Fast Start rewards because they're great. It's wine. It's it can be cash. It's logo wear, all kinds of fun things that you can earn. So that's something that your wine mama or papa will help you work through. Now, another reason that Traveling Vineyard is a great choice is we actually have something called our Thrive program. So you can earn rewards based on achievements that you do throughout the month. So our unique Thrive rewards are retail credits that you can earn based on everyday activities you're doing to build your business. So you can cash in your Thrive points for hotel gift cards, for logo wear, for wine, for all kinds of retail therapy. And I know that I love every year getting a chance to cash in all of my Thrive points for things beyond a paycheck. So I'm actually waiting for a Michael Kors watch to show up. I ordered that, and I'm excited to flash that around. So let's talk about a really exciting thing, which is our Luxe Getaway. So if you love to travel and you're a go-getter, our highest achievers earn our annual Luxe Getaway, which is an all expenses paid vacation to a 5-star resort in places like Costa Rica, Jamaica, Mexico, and more. It is fabulous, all expenses paid. It's great traveling on Traveling Vineyard's time. Absolutely. So you'll hear a lot about the 5 F's if you become a wine guide, and I hope you will. The 5 F's for us are fun, flexibility, financial reward, friendship, and fulfillment. So these are the 5 F's that Traveling Vineyard brings to its wine guides, and I think everyone kind of has them in their own personal order. So some wine guides, their primary F might be financial reward. And for other wine guides, their big F might be friendship or fulfillment. So it's a little bit different for everyone, but we have a lot to offer for everyone. So yeah, the 5 F's. All right, so you might be wondering, well, okay, you've convinced me. How can I get started? So first of all, a lot of you are here because a wine guide invited you to this call tonight. So you definitely want to connect back with them for sure to let them know that you're ready to get started and maybe get answers to any of those last questions that you might have. If you haven't been in touch with a wine guide yet, definitely reach out, and you can go to travelingvineyard.com and then you just fill out a quick little form and it'll connect you with someone. You can also talk to me at the end, and I'll make sure that you get in touch with our world headquarters, and they will put you in touch with a wine guide. The next thing that you have to do is decide which of our success kits is perfect for you. So we have our complete success kit for $179. That includes everything that you need, including 18 tasting glasses, your carrying case, your wine, of course, some accessories, and more. It really ticks all the boxes. The Essentials Kit is a fantastic bargain, and it gives you a lot of what you need. Mainly, it doesn't include the tasting glasses or the duffel carrying case. So you can always upgrade to add the duffel and the tasting glasses a little bit later if you want. The Essentials Kit does come with 10 bottles of wine, and it's only $99. So that's a great deal. And then we'll just take a look here at our Digital Success Kit. But once you've decided on the kit that's best for you, when you use the link that your wine mama gives you to sign up and join her team, and I say wine mama, the truth is we have wine papas too, but the majority of wine guides are women. Probably about 95% of us are women. So there's a lot of wine mamas out there. Let's take a look at our newest kit. So this one is really, really attractive for people who are interested in just working their business from home without doing any of the in-home events. So our newest kit is the Digital Success Kit. It only costs $59. And you get all of these things marked here below. So you get a $35 wine credit to shop for yourself, because you should research the wine that you're going to be selling. You do get a 20% discount on all of your personal orders and a Rewind subscription. These are things that are true for the other kits as well, except for the wine credit, because the other kits come with the 10 bottles of wine. You get all access to your back office, your personal shopping website. The fee is paid for the first month. And then, of course, you are part of our community and our Fast Start program as well. I love this picture. Isn't that awesome? Like, it just makes you want to look at her shirt. I work out so I can drink wine. That's kind of true for me. So just a little bit about our motto: work hard, be kind. I actually don't know if you can see. There's a little bit of glare, but my cup here says, oh, it's hard to see. Work hard, be kind. So that truly is our motto here at Traveling Vineyard, and we embody it from our CEO, Rick Libby, all the way down to the newest wine guide. We really like to be warm, welcoming. We share values like teamwork, trust, commitment, support, quality. I don't know what to tell you. It gives me goosebumps to think about it, and I'm so proud and privileged to be able to speak to you tonight. I truly love the Wine Guide life, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. She's sipping on one of our best-selling wines, Posada. So if you have some questions for me, I would love to answer them. You can type them in the chat. And maybe if you know if you've been to a tasting before, if you know some of your favorite wines, you could talk about that, or ask me any questions that you might have about the Wine Guide life. All right, let's see here. Does the Wine Guide bring the wine to tastings? That's a great question. When we do an in-home tasting, the Wine Guide does bring the wine to the event. It is free for the host. And at the end of the event, when we've marketed as Wine Guides, when we've marketed at least $150 in wine at that event, we get reimbursed for the 5 bottles that we took. We get reimbursed for them by Traveling Vineyard to go ahead and purchase with our credit, our tasting set credit, our next 5 bottle set to take. So it's it's relatively easy to keep just using and reusing the tasting set credits. Let's see. Do you discount to join the program? So the best way to get a discount on your success kit is to host what we call a decider event. So if you reach out to the wine guide that you've been talking to and express an interest, they'll tell you how to do a decider event. So basically you host an event which you invite your friends. This could be an online event or an in-home event. And then at the end, when you have accrued your host rewards, because all of our hosts enjoy rewards, which can be a discount on their purchase, as well as free bottles of wine and half price accessories and guest rewards and more. At the end of that event, the host, you, can use your discount to purchase your success kit. My dog is scratching at the door. That's that crazy noise. I better let her in. Otherwise, it's going to be really annoying. We almost made it to the end. The dog is very demanding. What other answers can I give for you guys tonight? Let's see if how are wines delivered to the wine tasters if purchasing the digital starter kit? Okay, that's a great question. This was from a little bit earlier from Diadema. So when you purchase the digital starter kit, you're essentially choosing that kit because you don't intend to do in-home tastings and take the wine yourself. Now, what you can do with your digital starter kit is we have what are called sip kits, which are 3 and 5 bottle sip kits. Your interested guests or hosts could purchase a sip kit and have it delivered to their home. And then via Zoom, you can actually lead them on a tasting of those bottles. So I, in fact, did one of those just a couple days ago. So that is an option. But if you are very interested in doing the in-home tastings, I recommend looking into the value of the Essentials Kit. And I'd be happy to talk to you more about that. You're welcome. Nicole Williams, you asked about new wines being introduced and how often. That's a great question. We have our own winemakers. We also have our wine pipeline. And so we're currently waiting for 6 new wines to come out this winter. And there's no like actual plan where every month a new one comes out. Sometimes we'll get 4 in a month, and sometimes we'll have a month where we won't have any new wines, but they do come out frequently enough to keep your current customers very interested and engaged as new wines are coming out, and wine guides too. It's very exciting for us when new wines come out because we want to taste them and we want to be able to share those new wines with all of our customers. So I can't really tell you. I know that like right now in February and March, over those 2 months, we're looking at about 6 new wines that are coming out. So probably averages like 2 a month, probably. Let's see. So I had a couple new. What is my favorite? Oh, I knew somebody was going to ask that. My favorite is 5 string. It's a Petite Syrah from California. I'm a real red lover, so that's my favorite. And can we purchase in bulk and sell wine if we get a liquor license? Kimberly, that is actually not part of our business model. So that would not be, that's not how Traveling Vineyard is set up. So I would recommend that you follow up directly with headquarters, but I'm pretty certain that the answer would be no for that question. As far as, so let's see, Diadema says, as far as maintaining our website, do we get assistance to update the content or do we do it ourselves? Oh, Traveling Vineyard will do all of that work for you. So you really only have to put in your orders and maybe keep track of who's ordered what, and if you want to give them a heads up when their wine is about to arrive. It very much is maintained by Traveling Vineyard. Are there going to be new tasting sets with different wine groups? Yes, they update the tasting sets regularly. When there's a wine, a new wine that comes out, it's incorporated into the tasting sets. And wine guides usually have anywhere from 10 to 20, maybe not that many, maybe 15 tasting sets to choose from to have on hand to take to the in-home wine tastings. Is it hard to sell the product? That's a great question. And I don't want to sound flip, but the answer is no. If you have wine lovers in your circle of friends and family and are comfortable working, especially if you're comfortable on social media, it's not hard to sell the product. If you feel comfortable talking to people and you feel comfortable, if you're excited about learning about the wines and you like sharing your passion for wine, it's not hard to sell. The wine is very, very good. We have award-winning wines. How long does it take for customers to get their orders? Well, it depends a little bit about where you are in the country. We ask that all wine guides communicate to their customers to expect up to 2 weeks for delivery. I find that our shipping is very fast, and rarely have I had a customer have to wait 2 weeks. It's often much less than that, but we do, because there are sometimes weather issues or there could potentially be an issue with UPS, we do ask them to allow 2 weeks. Traveling Vineyard loves red wines, but we have an amazing selection of whites and semi-sweets. We do have a sparkling wine, and we also have an amazing dry rosé as well as a sweet rosé. So we have a great selection of everything, but there are serious wines. These are wines for wine lovers who appreciate quality. Don't be sorry. I'm excited that you have questions. I'm so happy that you have questions. I love talking about Traveling Vineyard. It's great. You guys are awesome. I hope you're as excited as I am. When I first started with Traveling Vineyard, I asked a lot of people in my family what they thought I should do and if I should do it. And I got mixed reviews. And I just followed my gut. And it was the best thing I could have done. I love the business. I have so many amazing friends, and both wine guides, customers, hosts. It's a fun adventure. Training on the wines. We have an amazing online training, and we have one that's called Wine 101, I think it is. And our in-house director of somology, Leslie Sobrocco, who is very well known, especially on the West Coast. She has television shows about travel and wine. She leads us on an online training program to teach you everything that you ever needed or wanted to know about wine. So it's a fantastic training, and it's included as part of, when you sign up with your success kit, that comes right along with it. And you can watch it as many times as you want. For your first event, if you want someone to come with you, reach out to your wine mama or wine papa and talk to them about that. Every leader kind of works differently with their team. That's a good question, Tizana. So this might be an odd question, but how many bottles would it take to make back the essential kit price, if that makes sense? So most of our wine is priced between $17 and $17 to $30. So if you consider that you're making between 15% and 35%, gosh, I don't do math. Let's see. Well, I got my calculator here. So the $99 kit. Let's see. If we do 17 bottles. $38 bottles. 38 bottles. So that is about 3 cases of wine. And I'll tell you this, Traveling Vineyard now offers, and this is a permanent offer, free shipping for 6 orders of 6 bottles or more. So most of my customers are now buying 6 bottles at a time because they want free shipping. So if you think of it that way, that's only 6.5 orders of wine. So in 6.5 orders of wine, a 6 bottle orders, you've earned back your success kit. So, and actually it would be less than that because I based it on 15% commission, but you'd probably have more than 15%. If you sold that much wine, you'd be up into the next bracket. So you guys are awesome. Plus you get your wine credits. Absolutely. You sure do. Yeah, I think just this month, I earned a bunch of free wine just this month, just for selling wine. So I earned free wine for selling wine. Pretty awesome. Plus I got paid 3 times. Yeah. My daughter's about to go to college. And she's applying to some of the expensive ones. So Traveling Vineyard is important to me. For now, that's going to be a new reason why it's important to me, because it's going to help me make her college dreams come true. She doesn't want to go to cheap school. Oh, you guys are awesome. What are some of your other questions? Hi, Bridget. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Well, this has been so much fun. I'm going to stick around for a while. So if you want to ask more questions, feel free. I'm happy to answer any questions. Definitely, please reach out to your the wine guide who invited you to this event. You're very welcome. Ask them more questions. If you don't have a wine guide, so glad that you could make it. Thank you for taking time out of your evening. Oh, Bridget. Bridget's one of my amazing friends and team members. So glad that you could make it, Bridget. You're welcome. So yeah, make sure you reach out to whoever invited you to this call and decide which kit you want. I promise you, you will not regret it. I mean, it's wine. It's wine. Hey, Lisa, absolutely. Love it. Well, I hope that I gave you some valuable information. Hopefully you can decide. Look at it. See, did I tell you that this was a warm, welcoming community? There are already wine guides and they're here on the call just to give support and just to cheer us on. So they are perfect ambassadors. You should be. I'm excited for you. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Lisa. Bridget, you guys are awesome. Catherine, I'm so excited that you're all here. So, oh, 10 a.m., huh? So, Shell, if you go to travelingvineyard.com, you can actually, it will, you go to travelingvineyard.com and then you can fill out a form. No, I'm so glad you're here. But they will just say that you're interested. So like if you scroll down, you'll say there's a spot where you can click that you're interested, and you just fill out your name, your phone number, and your email. And they will put you in touch with a wine guide who will reach out to you. And they will talk to you, answer your questions, and get you everything that you need to get started. Well, I think that just about does it for tonight, unless there's any last questions. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. I've been drinking water, but I'm going to switch to wine now. I thought I should have the call with a clear head, but I'm going to go pour a glass of 5-string, I think. Have a great night, everyone. And I can't wait to see you join our community of wine guides. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, hang on, Laron. Can someone that lives in a state that we don't deliver to be a wine guide? Unfortunately, I'm trying to think if there's any. The only way I've actually seen anybody work around that is if they live right on the border, and right on the border of a state where we do operate. So, or yeah, that's really, so if you had a delivery address that was in a state where we do operate, because as a wine guide, you're going to be receiving wine. Yeah, I hope that that's not a really bad piece of news for you, Laron. Unfortunately, we do have a few states where we don't operate because of, well, the alcohol industry is very heavily regulated, and there are some states where shipping of wine is not permitted, or other restrictions. We do have a legal team that, that works with all that. And sometimes we have changes. 3-4 years ago, Pennsylvania was a state that was not, we did not operate in Pennsylvania 4 years ago. And that obviously has changed. So things do change. So you can keep checking back in if, unfortunately, we don't deliver to your state. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to call that a night. You're absolutely welcome. I'm so excited. I hope you guys all decide to join us. So I'm going to call it for the night. Thank you guys for being so welcoming and willing to listen and giving up some of your night tonight. So I will, I'll see you when you join our community. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to say good night. Have a good one.